All right, I guess we are live. Hello, Grafton, and thank you for joining us on a beautiful Friday summer evening. Isn't it great, Michelle?
It's absolutely fabulous tonight to really celebrate Grafton schools, our Grafton students, and GEF.
So GEF is Grafton Education Foundation, and this is our second virtual event of the year. Who would have thought, Michelle, right?
It's fantastic that we're able to pull off this event and just really make it a successful one. Thanks to everyone who has participated, has given, donated, etc. It's just been fantastic.
So we are going to be your MCs, walking you through the next 2 hours. My name is Renee Riddle, and I'm the incoming president of the Grafton Education Foundation, taking over for the very lovely and capable Michelle Bigler, who took it over for 2 years because of the pandemic.
Yes.
You held down the fort for us, and we just really appreciate everything that you did to keep the GEF still a viable organization and really doing so many great things for our school district, which we hope to share with the audience throughout the night.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, why don't you explain a little bit about, people may have heard GEF, the distinctive green color that we like to get out in the community, but what is it? What do we do?
Oh, Grafton Education Foundation raises funds for incoming opportunities to enrich and educate our students, educational opportunities that are innovative and ways to bring in exciting opportunities for our students.
And I like to say that it's like all the things that all of our teachers and all of our schools that they dream about, these big, wonderful, crazy ideas that may not get funded in these tight school budgets, they have an outlet. They can come to the GEF and say, hey, I have this really great idea. Can you help me get it funded? And Isn't it cool that that's what we do?
Yes, it is. Yeah, we've seen a lot of really initiatives that otherwise wouldn't have happened without grants that have been issued through GEF.
So speaking of Grant, I see Grant behind you.
Yes. Hello, Grant.
Hi, Grant. Grant is our mascot. He is a green apple. You may have seen him around town. We appreciate you being with us, Grant. Yeah, Grant doesn't talk, but he just waves a lot. You may have seen him in parades. We always do the Christmas parade in Grafton and the summer parade. So hopefully when you see that green apple and you see the green colors, you think of all the wonderful things that are happening for our schools. Grant, it's great for you to be with us. All right. You can roll on out of here if you want. We won't take a bite out of you, I promise. So Michelle, why don't you tell everyone what we hope to accomplish tonight with this our second virtual event. We had to move the Night of Giving to a virtual event in the fall, and we were here in the Grafton Commons, and it was really, really great. But all the same elements that you know and love of our fundraising events, the Reverse Raffle, who will win that $10,000 prize? That's always become a great Grafton tradition.
And we've done the apple poll, one of the things that that is also a good tradition. Talk about this incoming grant season and some of the grants that will be issued. Very exciting announcements coming up.
And because over the years, how much have we given out in grants? I think you have that number.
We have given out $400,000. Now we're going to be giving out over $450,000 just this year. So accumulated since 2011, we've been doing GEF, and over the course of that time, close to $500,000. It's really, really exciting.
Yeah, we are closing in on the $500,000 mark, and that's going to be a red letter day when that happens.
It sure will be.
So we're going to announce those grant winners for this year, and we're going to have hopefully some very excited teachers and staff hearing that their grants will be funded. And you also talked about that green apple poll.
Yes.
Explain a little bit about that, because we had 100 caramel apples from Sweet Trio for sale.
Apple picker won a Apple Watch, and that was Trisha Voss, and it was donated.
Yay, Trisha!
And that Apple Watch was donated by the Grafton School District leadership. So thank you to the Grafton School District leadership group. And congrats again to Trisha Voss.
That is awesome. I have not gotten an Apple Watch yet, so
I know.
yeah,
I
I'm a
was
little
really
envious.
disappointed, Trisha.
Yeah.
I might have to borrow yours now.
I know. I bought 3 apples, so maybe next year. But that was great to have that Apple Watch donated by the Grafton School District leadership. We really appreciate their support, and actually a lot of our support does come from teachers and staff in the district. So they know the good that is coming out of Grafton Education Foundation. They do things like, every paycheck they donate to us.
They do.
Yeah, so it is really, I think parents and people in the Grafton community need to know that, how much support that they give this organization.
Yeah, we have other initiatives like Seats to Heart.
I was awarded the grant Seating for Students. With the expansion of our fabrication lab, the machinery within, and the lab's planned collaboration areas, we were in need of furniture to continue to move our plan forward. With your generosity, each area will be equipped with the appropriate furniture to complete the comfortable learning environment to enhance student learning. Please enjoy the brief montage of previous grants awarded to the fabrication lab area. Thank you again for your commitment to student learning, and never be afraid to stop by to see your decisions in action.
So thank you, Kevin, for submitting that video, and we love all your great ideas. Keep that energy going, and we really appreciate everything that you've done to make this night possible, because everyone who purchased their wind down at home kits, the first 25 purchasers of the 6-bottle kit, you found that beautiful Wisconsin cutting board, and Kevin's students did that, and then all of the kits had those wooden coasters that Kevin's students also did. So thank you so much. And if you picked up your kits, you may have seen this guy. This is Mr. Mike Sabolka with US Bank. And Mike, thank you so much for being a supporter of the virtual Night of Giving this year through US Bank. And thank you for being the pickups location for all of our wine kits. That must have been a lot of hard work for your team.
It was a lot of fun. We just put together a nice little assembly line and put all the kits together, and it was just really a lot of fun. And it was actually a lot more fun having people actually come into the branch and see people to hand out those wine kits. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was great to see people. So
well, we really appreciate you doing that. So why does US Bank feel it's important to be involved in your community, and specifically the Grafton Education Foundation?
Well, one of the things that we are passionate about is education. I know over the last 7 years we've been proud to sponsor this event. And it's taken different forms, but who would have thought a virtual event, right? Twice.
Yeah.
And they've been wildly successful, and I feel that this is going to be just as successful as last year. But really, we are passionate about education. And coming from the Grafton School District myself, or my kids, they've gone through the Grafton School District, and when it comes to the grants, I know that they've been on the receiving end of these grants, and their educational experience absolutely shows that. It is top notch, and it just re-echoes why we need these grants. It's very, very important. So yeah, we're proud to be an integral sponsor of this event, and we hope to continue to do that for years to come.
Absolutely. Well, we love to hear that, and we know just on a personal level, you used to be on the board of Grafton Education Foundation. He was president for a couple of years. So, Mike, you are no stranger to the work that GEF does, and we so appreciate your support.
Well, we appreciate all your work, truly, and congratulations on being incoming president.
All right. Well, thanks, Mike. And a big thank you. Did your staff have fun, putting the wine kits together and seeing a lot of people in the community stop by to pick them up?
Oh, sure. I think they had a lot more fun watching me put together those wine kits. No, I'm just kidding. But no, they were very helpful, especially getting it ready. We had a couple of moving parts to actually put them together when people came to pick them up. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and yes, they enjoyed it.
And maybe they're at home sipping some of the wines right now while they're watching
Actually,
us online. Maybe that's what
bet.
people are doing. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, maybe that's what you want to be off
And that's
doing.
what I'm going to be off to very shortly.
Can you tell he's itching to go? He's like, I got a wine bottle to open.
It'll be a lot of fun.
All right. Well, Mike, thank you. Make sure you let everyone at US Bank know how much we appreciate your support of this event, and we look forward to a continued partnership for many years to come.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mike.
All right.
Yeah, have a great night.
All right. And he's off. Crack open those wine bottles. Have you had any of the wine yet?
I haven't yet. No, I was
No.
actually going to wait until this evening, so very excited to break open
I must
one.
admit, I did crack open the chocolate-covered pretzels,
Oh,
which
those were gone instantly
yeah,
in our
yeah,
household.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And how fabulous that the Grafton High School culinary students made those for us and for all of you
Yes.
at home who purchased a wine kit. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then those bonbons.
Oh my goodness.
Those were like
Yes.
little jewels. If you did not get a wine kit, I hate to tell you, but you missed out because
Yeah.
so many fabulous things. So while we're talking about that, why don't we go through our sponsor list and
Absolutely.
just kind of take a moment to recognize everyone who made this virtual event possible. Of course, US Bank, who you just heard from.
Absolutely. And then we also have Grafton Orthodontics, which is actually Amanda Olenichek also serves on the Grafton Education Foundation Board. She is our secretary and a wonderful supporter of GEF events.
I think that speaks volumes that our sponsors are also hands-on volunteers for us.
Absolutely.
So they know how, we spend the funds, that we're very conscious of making sure we stretch every dollar and get the most out of those sponsorships.
So when you
thank
twist open that bottle of wine, you'll see that the Grafton Orthodontist logo is on there, and it's a great organization. So
That's
thank
right.
you.
And then we also want to thank Jamie Lubner, Real Estate Group, and they provided the little wine stopper that was in your
Exactly.
kit.
Yeah, very, very clever. Donahue and Associates. Of course, we're going to get to the reverse raffle
Shortly, real soon.
And Donahue and Associates, also one of the founding members of GEF, Mike Donahue, has been a contributor every single year. He's consistently supported GEF.
Absolutely.
And we're
Big
greatly
shout out
appreciative
to
of
Mike
that.
Donahue.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And then we want to go through our Wine Down at Home kit sponsors. We had, can you help me with those?
Outdoor Accents. Delicato,
Glasses
which
on.
of course is on your wine glasses.
Yes.
Yes. And MB Attorney Search, also on the wine glasses.
Sendex.
Sendex.
N7, Newman
Newman.
Chevrolet.
Absolutely.
So we really appreciate everyone who helped us put those wine kits together. And we're going to be reading more of our sponsors throughout the evening, and you'll also be seeing them on your screen. So I think people are done hearing from us, at least for the time being, because what everyone is tuning in for is the $10,000 question. The
Very
$10,000
exciting.
question. Am I going to be $10,000 richer at the end of the evening?
Oh, I hope.
I know. I've been buying a ticket every year we've done this, Michelle, but I've sold many winners, but I have not been a winner myself. So
Maybe this is your lucky year.
I
You
don't
never
know.
know.
Well, we are very lucky to have our dynamic duo entertain you throughout the evening, Mr. James Johnson and Lisa Tagliapietra. They will be pulling all 250 tickets, and again, a reverse raffle. Why don't you explain exactly what that means?
All right, thank you. So these are 250 $100 tickets right here. We're going to put in this little spinny thing in just a second. There should be a more technical name, but we just call it the spinny thing. Literally all night we've been saying the spinny thing. But we're going to put those in there. We're going to spin them up. We're going to make sure that they're shaken up, and then we're going to start pulling. And it's a reverse raffle, so you want to be the last ticket drawn. All right, so we're going to have some prizes along the way. If you're the first ticket drawn, you get $500. That's nothing to throw a stick at that point in time. But it's not 10 grand. If you get drawn as one of the 20th, so every 20th ticket, you're going to get a bottle of wine and then a little kit with all the things that we were just talking about before from the sponsors. And so you're going to get that prize if you're one of the 20th. And then we get down to the end. And when we get to those last 10, things get real tense. You got a chance at winning $10,000. And so when we get to the end, we'll draw it down, the second to last one. So our 249th ticket, $750. Which means the 250th will be the winner of $10,000. So last year, very exciting, got all the way down to that $10,000 winner. I think a little late. It took us a little while to get there because it was exciting. But we're going to be drawing as we go throughout the night. There'll be lots of things happening. We're going to draw some live, so you might hear your name called because you've been drawn. You don't want that. Or we may be drawing somewhere we're off camera so we can kind of keep things moving and really get to that exciting period where we get done with the final.
Shuffling them up.
Lisa's making sure they're shuffled. The spinny thing is at work. We're in good shape. While we're doing that, I will say a huge thank you to the GEF. As a teacher in the district, as a parent of 3 kids in the district, what the GEF does is awesome. It's great to know there's support from the community. It's great to know that there's this group of people that's in this room and even the people that aren't in this room that are putting all that time and energy in to make sure that there's support for Grafton and everything that's out there with our education. So really good stuff. I'm going to shake them up a little bit too. Get in there, move them around. I don't know if I'm spinning them as much as I should be.
We'll spin a lot.
All right.
Right, we're
I
good?
think my hand's stuck.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
My Apple Watch got caught.
When are we ready? Are we ready?
I think we're good to draw the first one.
Sometimes they like to stick.
All right.
Okay, wait. This one's sticking.
So one of the things I love to point out is that if you're happy with what gets drawn, just remember I'm the one that announced it. If you're unhappy with what gets drawn, Lisa's the one doing the
But
polling.
I don't look. You want to see my eyes away the whole time.
All right. So this is a $500 winner. This is ticket number 215. Amy Swenson just won $500. So full disclosure, we have a habit last year and this year apparently of picking people that are in the room. It really is there, 215. It's legit. But there she is. She's won $500. Congratulations. All right, so now we're going to draw a few more. These are not winners. This next one historically would have been the superintendent has to buy you a drink ticket. But we're in the high school commons.
Do that somewhere else.
Right, you can bug them if you want to. If your name is Kristen Kveen, I'm going to go with Kvee, maybe an N. Kristen Kveen, sorry, you had literally the least amount of fun that you could possibly have tonight and not win something. So it looks like Sarah Stoffel, Maddie Menzel, and Lauren Cortina are part of that too. Ticket number 174, the least amount of fun you could possibly have on the evening ticket. All right, next one, ticket 207, the Nikolai family. Thank you for supporting the Reverse Raffle and the Grafton Education Foundation, but you are already done for the night. Ticket number 180, Ben and Lori Sykes. You have been drawn. You are all done for the evening. Unless you have more tickets in there, then maybe you're not done for the evening. That's possible too. All right, ticket number 23, the Shank family. You have been eliminated from the Reverse Raffle pretty early. Sorry about that. Lisa's sorry too. Ticket number 129. This is a name we keep seeing again and again. Christy and Del Krebs. I think every year we've been doing this, they buy lots of tickets. So Christy and Del Krebs, if you're watching, thank you for all the support. But one of your tickets at least goes out. I gave the number on that one, right? Okay. Sometimes I forget the number and I get signaled, but hey, give us the number. Ticket number 72, Lisa Bowler. One of our teachers at John Long Middle School. Sorry, Lisa, it's nice to see your name, but unfortunately, no $10,000 tonight. Ticket number 163, Tess and Jesse Tilley. Tess and Jesse Tilley, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your raffle ticket. Just sold that one and it's gone. Ticket number 225, Lisa Audie. Lisa Audie, you have been eliminated from the reverse raffle. At least ticket number 225 has. And one thing you may see throughout the night, if you look up here above us, you can see where the numbers are at. We're getting to the point now, this is going to be our 10th ticket drawing. All right, and so those numbers will keep going up. I believe we're going to show that to you on occasion too, so that you can see if your number's up there when we're pulling off screen. Ticket number 245, Andy and Anna Sieberts. 245, Andy and Anna Siebert, you have been eliminated from the reverse raffle. All right, we're going to draw 10 more, and then the 10th one here is going to be one of our winners. Ticket number 143, Linda and Mike Clear. You have been eliminated from the reverse raffle. Thank you so much for buying a ticket. No 10,000 tonight. Ticket number 230, Sarah Cooper. 230, Sarah Cooper has been drawn. Ticket number 137, Eric Flagger. Eric Flagger, thanks for buying a ticket. Reverse raffle's done for that ticket for the night. But remember, you can always buy again next year. Is it too early to start pushing that? No? Okay.
Never too early.
Never too early. Ticket number 76, Andy and Amy Kavoja.
Oh,
That was her that pulled that. Yep, Lisa's brother, your ticket is gone. Ticket number 77, Michelle and Carlo Emanuel. You have been drawn. Lisa's struggling here. Just so you know, if anybody's upset, Lisa's with you. She's feeling your pain as we go. I'm just announcing gleefully. But she feels your pain. Ticket number 56, Bob Hoffman. Bob Hoffman, who for years put lots of time, energy, and effort into all of this. He was in charge of the reverse raffle for quite a while. So Bob Hoffman, sorry that Lisa drew it. I wouldn't have, but I apologize that she did. So we're getting there. Here's another ticket, 124, Christy and Del Krebs again. Christy and Del Krebs, the amount, have they raised thousands of dollars on their own? It's amazing. Every year there's repeated tickets in there. Pretty awesome. All right, ticket number 12, Tom Flick Wildy. It's in parentheses. It seemed like it was important. There's a quotation mark. Tom Flick Wildy. I will make sure I announce the full quotation in there. You've been eliminated. So your full name got stated, but you didn't win 10,000.
Is this the winning ticket?
This was number 12. We've got one more. This one doesn't win, and then we're going to draw a winner. And then I believe we're going to throw it right back to Renee and Michelle after that. All right. Ticket 133, Vicky Kell. You've been eliminated early tonight. You were ticket 231. Wanted to be the last one that was there. You want to be the 250th. Here is one of our winners. Ticket number 243, Laura Scarda. You are one of our 20th pick winners. Congratulations.
Hey, Laura.
Lisa wanted that to be pointed out. She sold that one. But ticket 243, Laura Scarda, you have won a bottle of wine and a set of all of the things that our sponsors provided. So I believe you can come tonight and come pick it up. So if you're watching and you can come in tonight and come say hi and come collect it, that'd be great. So we're going to keep drawing. We'll get some more. We'll find out some more 20th pick winners. But we're going to throw it back over and let you guys take over again. So good luck, everybody.
All right, thank you, James and Lisa. Another exciting kickoff to a reverse raffle. We're well on our way to find out who the $10,000 winner will be.
Very exciting.
It is, and good to have someone from our team, Amy, be the first winning ticket. So, see, get involved and you may reap benefits. But just a few more housekeeping items before we go into some more of the material tonight. We are here at the Grafton High School Commons. And we will be here until 9 o'clock. And we want you, if you were bidding last night on your phone, thank you, first of all. But if you were lucky enough to win items, you need to come pick them up. And so we are going to be here until 9 o'clock. Please get in your car, come on down now, say hi, but also pick up your items. So if you bid on any of the silent auction items, if you purchased a caramel apple, the golden apple pole, you need to come get your items.
And for those of you that don't have a high schooler just yet and don't know exactly where the commons are located, they're actually the entrance that would go in towards the swimming pool of the high school or the gymnasium. So it's the side, would be the
athletic
east side, the athletic entrance, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'd really appreciate it if you could help us pick up your items, because that leaves less hunting you down on our end.
Absolutely. Yes.
So we promised to go through our sponsor list again, because this does not happen, the grants do not happen without donations from you and sponsors. So Michelle has a few more names that she would like to read.
We want to say great thanks to Holt Brothers, who also was part of the Wind Down at Home kit sponsor. And then some of our supporting sponsors were the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 355 in Grafton, thank you. Badger Optical, thank you very much, Badger. Culver's Grafton, Freedom Physical Therapy, Greg Summersberg of Baird, excuse me if I have slaughtered his last name, but thank you very much.
Good job.
And Oasis Healthcare, thank you very much. Quality Landscape and Lawn Care, again, thank you. Please, everyone, if you know some of those business owners out there, I'm a business owner, and we just really want to say thank you to those business owners that have supported us in making this event happen. So
I know Oasis Healthcare had a very busy year because they were doing COVID tests.
They were.
They
yes.
were. I was
had
down
to
there
take
a
my
couple
son
of
there,
times.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think we all learned a lot about Oasis Healthcare.
And they're new to Grafton, so that's really fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just want to remind you that if you were bidding last night on your phone, which don't you love our
It's
online?
so
It's
slick.
so
Yes.
fun. I was at the Grafton High School girls soccer game last night, watching the game, but also bidding on my phone. And I like how you get the warnings, like you've been outbid, and get right back on it.
I was at my beautician or my salon, and I'm going 3 minutes. I'm getting an apple. And, oh my gosh, I gotta get this done.
3 minutes to go. You've been outbid. No. But if you love the app, you can still have fun with the app tonight, because we would encourage you to continue to donate, and that is for our Fund a Grant. In the past, we've called it Fund a Need. We're not doing a specific item. Like at our last virtual event, we did the picnic tables, which was awesome. We were able to purchase so many picnic tables for outdoor learning that went to all of the schools. But this year, we are just asking you, if you feel moved by what you're learning and hearing and seeing about Grafton Education Foundation, to go on that app and just consider a donation. Any amount will certainly help, and all of that money, like we said, goes into our grant program, which is really the heart and soul of what we do.
Absolutely, it's every dollar helps. So yeah.
And so we do have a lot of exciting announcements to make tonight, because a lot of times, you know what Grafton Education Foundation is known for, and your kids may have seen us in the past, because usually that last week of school, what do we do, Michelle? We do the
walk
prize patrol.
around, and Grant, our apple, joins us, and we announce the grants in the classroom. So
Absolutely. In the past,
very
we've had
exciting. Best moment of the year.
drummers come with us, buglers. We try and make a real show of it. Can't really do that this year with us just coming out of COVID. So we're going to do that now, tonight, and you're going to know who our big grant winners are for this year. So should we announce a
Yes,
few? Okay.
I want to just kind of set the stage
Good.
so everyone knows that over the years, GEF has had the honor of awarding 85 teacher and staff district-wide educational grants on an annual basis, totaling, as I mentioned before, $451,000. Woohoo, Grafton!
That's amazing.
Way to go. Their stories inspire us to continue funding projects that will have a lasting impact on large numbers of students throughout our district. So during this 2021 grant cycle, which you would think would be rather challenging, however, we have overcome, and the GEF Grant Committee was happy to report that they awarded 8 grants to the district, totaling, drum roll,
All right.
$77,000.
Woo!
So exciting.
That is one of our highest years,
So
if not the
now,
highest.
I think
We'll have to go back.
it probably is one of our highest.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
significantly higher than last year.
Definitely.
So a shout out to Tammy Taylor on our board, and she leads the grant committee and really does her best to read through all those proposals and try to make as many of them come true as she can.
And a shout out to all the teachers and staff that submit the grants. We see some incredibly creative and innovative ideas that are brought before the committee to review and decide which grants we're going to be able to issue this year. So it's all a group effort on both sides.
Yeah, and when we see those grants in action, that's what motivates us to keep doing this, to keep raising money, getting out to the community. It's all about connecting the community with the schools. How can we make those connections? How can we make these ideas happen? We're the yes people. We always want to get to yes, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so let's announce our first grant winner.
Okay.
This is a very exciting project. And Sean, I think, do we have a video for the first primary applicant? Is someone from Woodview Elementary School. It was Adon Burgess who submitted this grant application. And the title of the grant is for Woodview and John Long Middle School to work together on, this deserves its own drum roll,
It really does.
an amphitheater outdoor classroom. Now, what I'm saying to you is not going to do it justice. You need to see
Watch
this
the
video that they submitted. Our grant amount is $20,000. That will just be kind of a key piece to get the project going. It's going to cost much more to see where this project goes, because this is going to be amazing for so many
really
kids.
will be.
I mean, it will.
It's going to enhance their educational experience.
Absolutely. So take a second and check out this video.
Hi, I'm Adon Burgos, a 5th grade teacher at Woodview, and with the help of the GEF, we are building an amazing outdoor classroom and amphitheater. It will seat over 75 students and be used for class activities, meetings, rehearsals, and performances. It will be the first of its kind in Grafton and be used for generations to come. We will go from sitting in the grass to beautiful limestone seats, complete with a state-of-the-art sound system and stage. But none of this could be done without your support. A huge thank you from everyone here at Woodview to all of you that donate to the GEF. Thank you.
All right. So I hope you had a chance to take that in, because when we saw that video, weren't we blown away?
I got tears in my eyes. I was just really moved and really excited that my kids will be able to have this experience. And yeah,
I know.
how many school districts have an outdoor amphitheater? I mean, that's just
Yeah, and I
really
think
unique.
And it's just such a great location for that, and it's kind of the hub for the whole district. So that is going to be exciting. I know I had my kids at the Schlitz Audubon Nature Preschool long
sure.
before, when they were
Yes.
just little ones. But that was all about outdoor education, and that's what drew me to it. It's just there's so much you can learn from being outside, and I think it just engages with kids at a whole different level.
It sure does.
So Grafton, get excited about that. We really hope that gives them the jump start they need to make that project come to fruition.
So congratulations to Adon, who brought the idea forward, and we're really excited to provide the funds for that. So moving on to the second grant, Karen Fry from Grafton High School is awarded for reading materials for German levels 2, 3, and 4. And her grant amount is $515. So congratulations
All right.
to Karen.
Eins, zwei,
I
zwei.
was just gonna sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah,
That's all I know.
Should we
We'll do
announce
one
one more?
more,
Yeah, let's do
yes.
one more. Also, sticking with Grafton High School, we are very pleased to announce a grant that was submitted by Aaron Sumner for virtual reality headsets and computers, and the amount of that grant is $5,828.54. Do we have a video from Aaron? We do.
And Aaron is at the high school, by the way, so yes.
Absolutely. So let's take a moment and hear from Erin on the awarding of her grant.
Hi, Erin Sumner from Grafton High School. I teach computer science and honors geometry. The grant that I wrote for the GEF was for new virtual reality headsets for my advanced programming and virtual reality class.
Having more VR headsets as students currently in the class, what would that mean to you?
It'd be nicer to be able to at least test our code when we're working with VR more than like once every other week, since we have to share them with like other groups or other people working on their own VR code. Being able to like having those big gaps where you can't really test what you're working on, and then having to go all the way back maybe if something didn't work or if something was erroring out, and like trying to fix that is, it'd be a lot easier if you could just test it each and every day and make sure that your code is keeping up and working properly.
Here is a video of my current student's final project. It is a spin-off of the popular game for Fruit Ninja, and they have programmed this to be working with their VR headset system.
Thank you, GEF, for accepting my grants, and they are going to be put to good use next year.
So thank you, Erin, and thanks for submitting the grant.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, we're really happy for you and all the Grafton High School students and incoming students who are going to benefit from your idea and your grant.
Absolutely. Yes.
Well, I think it's time for us to scoot out, and let's toss it back on over to our Reverse Raffle team, because we need to pull some more tickets, announce some more winners. Lisa, James, are you guys ready?
Solo.
Yeah. Here comes Mr. Johnson.
All right, sorry, it's an intricate process where we have to walk pieces of paper from one place to another. And then all the technology puts the stuff up there. So here's the bad news. We drew a whole bunch of these while we were off camera. So there's a bunch of numbers that are up there, which I think, Sean, are we going to show them the numbers right now? Perfect. So if your numbered ticket is up there, that means that you have been eliminated from the reverse raffle. So thanks again for supporting us. Thanks for supporting the GEF in general. Again, this reverse raffle raises over $12,000, which in and of itself is amazing for a single activity. So we drew a bunch of them. The bad news, if you don't know your number, you might not know that you were drawn. So I guess you just get to have a little bit of ignorance is bliss situation and think that you might still win. So just hold on to hope, even if it's not there. So we are working our way to it. We did draw one of our 20th pick winners. I just have to go get it because I forgot what it was. Number 226. So Jan Richards, ticket number 226. Jan Richards, if you are watching it all tonight, you did win one of our 20th pulls. So you got a bottle of wine and one of the kits with all the different sponsor products that were put together, which is great. This next ticket that we're about to draw is our next 20th winner. All right, so this ticket is going to be a 20th winner, and then we're going to do 20 more on air, so we get to another winner, and then we'll pass it back and just keep on going. And by the time we get to the end of the night, there'll be very few left in there, and we'll get ourselves a $10,000 winner. All right, so ticket number 160. Sean's catching up right now. Almost getting there, but ticket number 160 will be one of our winners. That's Mike and Betty Sabolka. So Mike Sabolka was just here from U.S. Bank. Come back, Mike. Come back. In all fairness, you forgot your keys anyways, so just come on back again, and we'll get you a bottle of wine and some delicious chocolate-covered pretzels and a glass in case you didn't have one for the wine. It all works out. It's self-serving. So, all right. So these are ones that unfortunately are not winners. That's a winner. Oh, it's always sad when ticket number 1 goes away. Ticket number 0001, Mike Donahue. Thanks for everything you've done over the time with the reverse raffle and the GEF and everything, Mike, but you're not going to win $10,000 tonight.
Sorry, Jessica, can you record that winner? Thank you. We're live.
We're live. There we go.
Live
Perfect.
TV. It happened.
All right.
Thank you.
Ready for the next one? Ticket number 132, Ann Riddle, which I'm going to assume has some kind of connection to somebody else who's been on camera tonight. Ann Riddle, you will not win $10,000 tonight off of that ticket. Ticket 247, Debbie Cooper. Debbie Cooper, this is our, I don't know if you remember last year, those of you that might have been watching our last night of giving, one of the final 10 came from Anchorage, Alaska. This is Anchorage, Alaska, so I think that was, so Debbie, you made it to the final 10 last time, this time, not so much. Tiffany and Eric Scheibele, ticket number 83. You're gone from that, sorry. See you tomorrow at the baseball field.
How many have we gone through?
So we should be down close to about 180.
180.
So we're getting down there close to it. So Matt Donahue, ticket 3. We're picking low numbers. Donahue family. Ticket number 3, Matt Donahue.
We'll save someone.
Ooh, ticket number 153, Sarah Stanislawski, one of our teachers at the middle school. Sorry, Sarah. Lisa saved someone and then got you out of that pick. Ticket number 112, KK Herkert. I believe that's how you pronounce the last name. KK Herkert, ticket number 112. You've been eliminated from the reverse raffle. Thank you so much for being a part of it. We're getting there. Lisa makes a point of not looking in there, so if it seems like,
It's a lot tougher than it looks.
Ticket number 114, Craig and April Shanks. April Shanks, our 4K teacher at Kennedy. Sorry, you will not win off of that ticket tonight. Ticket number 96, the Shoemakers, Aaron and Mike. Do a lot of work for the GEF. Unfortunately, Lisa decided you won't win $10,000 tonight. For what it's worth, she then went ahead and drew her husband. Ticket number 70, Tony Tagliapietra. So,
Sorry, Tony, I have one in there.
you got no marital property rights on that? You can share the ticket?
Nope.
Not to make a point, but my wife and I are in there together. That's fine. Ticket number 54, Mark Hoffman, Julie Elliott, and Paula Grace Mantel, I think. Sorry, your handwriting's very intricate. But ticket number 54, you've been eliminated tonight. So we're getting close. We have about 9 more to get to a winner here. John Arntz, ticket number 31. John Arntz, thank you for donating. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for taking a chance for $10,000, but no win tonight. Mike and Elizabeth Kelly, ticket number 240. Mike and Elizabeth Kelly, thank you so much for buying a ticket. No 10 grand. Ticket number 99, Brock and Kathy Hines. Sorry, Brock and Kathy. It was Lisa that pulled your name. Hope we can still hang out. Because they're good friends of mine, and I don't want them to be mad at me. I like it when they're mad at you. Ticket number 8, the Garrity Boys, which is a really cool thing to put on the ticket.
Yeah.
It's very, that's not the right word. Ticket number 244, Michelle Choi. Michelle Choi, you will not win $10,000 tonight. Looks like actually it's Michelle and Chris Choi, and then Kristen and Scott Garncars. Sometimes they put their grouping on the back of the card. All right, I think we've got 4 more. Ticket 155, Doug Arndt. Doug, you had one pulled earlier tonight as well. One of your earlier ones was also pulled, so thank you for contributing, but no win. Ticket number 105, Rick Seibold. Our technology director, Rick, you will not be taking home 10 grand off of that ticket. Ticket number 14, Tony Lucas. Tony, thank you for buying a ticket. You will not be winning $10,000 tonight, and that should put us at a winner. So we're going to draw a winner here, and then we're going to throw it back. This is, again, one of our 20th poll winners, bottle of wine, great kit to go with it. And the winner here is Carrie Shank. Ticket number 38, Carrie Shank. So Carrie, if you hear this, if you're watching tonight, drive up to Grafton High School, come in towards the Commons area, and we'll get you a bottle of wine and the kit. So congratulations. It's not 10,000, but it's better than the last 19 we pulled, so that's a victory. So we'll keep drawing these as we go. Keep hoping that your number doesn't get picked, your card doesn't get picked, and later on tonight we'll give away $10,000. So we'll throw it back over to our main table. I think we call you the main table.
The main table.
Right.
All right.
You
The
guys
main
are like
thing
the
is the main
anchors, we're
thing.
like the weather people.
The weather and sports.
There you go.
Yeah, the anchors.
There you go.
All
All right.
right, thanks, guys. So, fun fact: he called Doug Arndt. He led a group of teachers at John Long Middle School that won our very first reverse raffle.
Oh, really?
Yes, 10,000. And I heard at the
Wow.
time that Mr. Arndt is a very lucky person.
And he is.
But he hasn't
'cause
won since. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's going to be joining us over at the high school too. So that's
Yeah.
really fantastic. I know my daughter has benefited from his choir directing for many years, and it's very excited
As
to
have
continue on
many
high
kids
school,
in
so
Grafton.
thank you,
and,
Doug.
And even those who've gone on to do it as careers.
Absolutely.
So, student ambassadors. That's a really unique program to GEF. We just started it a couple years ago. And so why don't you just explain a little bit more about it and what that's all about?
Absolutely. So Student Ambassadors was a program that was born out of the idea that we really want to get our high school students involved in what GEF does. Help them understand how a board operates and And obviously, it's a fantastic opportunity for them to volunteer and get involved with some of our district-wide initiatives like Night of Giving. And so we did have, over the last year, although this last year was somewhat of a unique experience for the student ambassadors, but we had four? Yeah, high school students, 3 high school students listed here. And they volunteered for various initiatives throughout the year with GEF.
Yes, you may have seen their names on some of the silent auction items because even though they're outgoing members, they did donate their time and talents.
Saxophone lessons,
Yes.
babysitting,
Yeah.
I think baking was one of them.
Yeah, so a big shout out to Arden Riddle, I think I know her.
Yes.
Grace Gerke and Annika Korb. So they are outgoing, her dad behind the camera is like, but we really appreciate them taking a chance and coming to our meetings, even though they were virtual for most of the year.
Exactly.
But hopefully they saw how a board operates. They were able to ask questions. They were in on the email chains. They really are full-fledged members
Yeah, absolutely.
of our board.
And they give us a perspective, a student perspective, which us old people don't really have anymore. So it's really very valuable contribution. And we want to welcome our incoming student ambassadors, which we've just invited to the board. Brogan Ringgold, who actually works for, some of you got the wine box, and in that kit was Cocoa Confections, and he works for the chocolate shop in Mequon. So welcome, Brogan.
And again, if he made any of those
oh my
truffles,
goodness.
I mean, they are jewels.
My
I'm
husband
not
and
kidding.
I fought over the chocolates. They were amazing. Yes.
So good job, Brogan.
Yeah. Lauren Cuss. Welcome, Lauren. She was at our last meeting. She's lovely.
Yay.
And
Grace Wieselman.
Wieselman, yes. Welcome, Grace.
All right. So we really appreciate our student ambassadors. Bring your ideas, bring your energy. We welcome all of it. Hopefully, now that we are coming out of this pandemic, we'll have a lot more work for you guys to do. So we hope you're ready for us to put you to good use.
Absolutely, yeah. We can use all the volunteers we can get. So.
Yeah. Well, another really cool initiative of the Grafton Education Foundation, this is something that we just started last year, and that is the Golden Apple Award. Hopefully you've heard about it. Hopefully you may have even submitted some nominations. But we're here to announce the winners, not we, but we're going to introduce the people who are going to tell you more about it.
Yes, some of the most important people in our districts. So come on
why
over.
don't we welcome Michael McMahon and Scott Manti, and they are going to fill us all in on the Golden Apple Awards. And they also are going to make news. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us for another virtual event. Michelle and I are just going to step out of the way and let you take over the Golden Apple Awards.
Yeah, this is awesome that we get to do this.
Excuse me.
Celebrate.
It's our second time doing this together.
Yes, it feels like we were just here, Scott.
And I think we kind of were.
We were. This is a really cool opportunity. So last year, 2020, was the first opportunity for the Golden Apple to come to life, and we had to push off the announcement of the winners until last fall. And so I remember vividly standing here with Mike Bergman, and we got to interview him up here.
Yes.
We don't get to interview teachers tonight, but we do have a special surprise that I was able to do a secret interview earlier today. Even though we're announcing today, I will get to talk a little bit more about one of the winners. But every year, the GEF recognizes a group of teachers, our support staff, for all the amazing things that they do each year through this Golden Apple Award and their dedication to preparing our learners for a dynamic tomorrow. This is the first annual. Last year would have been the inaugural, right? So this is our first annual, and this year we had 22 nominations for our teaching staff and 5 support staff members nominated. Scott, can you tell us who those nominations were?
Yeah, so it's my pleasure to read the nominations for this year. So I'm going to start with our teaching staff nominations within the district. Mary Kay Aria, Matthew Bardwell, Rachel Baranek, Alyssa Bloom, Sarah Brightlow, Ryan Brogelman, Lindsay Charles, Brian Durst, Karen Fry, Kevin Gain, Zach Gajewski, Shannon Gazarowski, Marcia Goropadik, Christine Hillier, Eric Jackson, Jody Ladd, Patrick Mangan, Shannon Meisner, Shireen Morte, Mickey Schreiner, Wendy Springer, and Nicole Tom. Just an incredible list of teaching staff that were nominated this year for the Golden Apple Award, and we want to congratulate all of those teachers who received a nomination. At this point, I'd also like to talk about the support staff that were nominated before you announce the winners.
Well, but before that, can I quickly say how and who can nominate? So
Sure.
Students can nominate, parents can nominate, community members can nominate. So it's never too early. Start thinking about this school year. Maybe you had that amazing experience with a teacher or a support staff member this year. You can still nominate that person next year. So start thinking about those nominations for the second annual Golden Apple Award next spring.
And it was great to see such a wide variety of teachers nominated, different departments, different buildings. That was great to see. Support staff now?
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Support staff nominations: Randy Beck, congratulations. Melissa Brownlee, Julie Laura, Stacia Mccully, and Julie McGivern. So those were our 5 support staff nominations this year. So congrats to all of our teacher and support staff nominees. And Michael, he has the pleasure of talking with you a little bit about the winners this year.
Yeah, so out of that amazing list, our committee got together and came up with 3 winners from our teaching staff and 1 support staff winner. And those 2021 winners are, I'll tell you, you know what? I think maybe they talked about the poll, that if you're here, you have a better chance of winning. I have to think that if you are working at the high school or Woodview, you also have a better chance of winning. Could that be a connection?
It could be.
All right, so our first winner I want to announce is Sarah Brightlow, who is a 4K teacher at Woodview Elementary. Sarah, congratulations. Absolutely.
Congratulations.
So Sarah found out this morning, and I got a chance to go down and talk to her. I'm like, hey, you want to come tonight and interview? And she did have plans, prior engagement, but I did ask her the same questions that we asked Mike Bergman in the fall. I'm like, I need to get some information from you. So I asked her a couple questions, and I want to read her answers. The one question that I thought was really cool, I asked her, what has the GEF and the Grant Foundation done for her as a teacher? And it was really interesting because she said she's been in the district since 2003, and she actually wrote a grant for iPads. Crazy, right? Because now it's like a thing that, could you imagine getting through virtual learning without iPads? So Mrs. Brightlow was ahead of her time, knew virtual learning was coming someday, and she wrote a grant for iPads. So really cool. A huge shout out to Sarah. She was overwhelmed. She was still in shock when I sent her these interview questions, and she said, certainly a huge shout out to all of the staff at Woodview. She has an amazing support staff, an AM aide and a PM aide that she was very thankful for, and had nothing but thanks for what the GEF has done for her classroom. She has actually won a couple other grants besides the iPad grant. I believe it was in 2006 she wrote an iPad grant, but really appreciative of all of her grants, and she was actually a grant winner this year as well. So I'm sure you want to know the other winners too, Scott. So
yes, let's do it.
Let's keep going. The other teachers that, should you announce one from the high school? Because like I said, it has something to do with us being here.
I would be happy to do so. So I will announce one of the high school winners, Mary Kay Arya, special education teacher at Grafton High School. Congratulations to Mary Kay Arya. Mary Kay does a wonderful, amazing job working with our students with disabilities. Is very caring, compassionate, and just does wonderful with our students. So congratulations to Mary Kay.
And Kevin Deering is not here. However, you do share another winner between the high school and John Long.
Would you like to do that one as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll let you do
that.
that.
So Mr. Deering and I have the privilege of working with Karen Fry from our World Language Department. So Karen Fry is our German teacher at John Long Middle School and Grafton High School. Congratulations to Karen Fry. Karen has done a great job resurrecting our German program within the Grafton School District. And has great numbers at the middle school and up into the high school, culminating with a course where students can earn collegiate credit from UW Green Bay. Congratulations to Karen Fry.
Those are our 3 teacher winners, and now we have a really special winner. We have our support staff winner, and I'm really excited to announce that Stacia Mccully is our support staff winner.
Yeah, how appropriate.
So Stacia has been our school nurse this year and has done a tremendous job of everything you could imagine that was thrown at her this year. She stepped it up, and it was awesome.
We could not have made it through this school year without Stacia and the work that she has done and continues to do for our school district.
Yeah, good stuff. So congratulations to all of our winners. So excited to be here tonight to announce that. Start thinking of the nominations for next year's Golden Apple Award.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
All right.
Back to Renee.
Well, I'm just going to sneak in here.
All right,
Michelle
sounds
had to
good.
go pick up a kid,
Okay.
so she'll be back a little bit later. But thank you for stopping in. And the Golden Apple Award is really a neat tradition, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah, so we hope that everyone has gotten those email links when we open up for asking for nominations, because it really is a great way to recognize everything that you guys have done, and especially it was really brought to light this year with the pandemic and how you guys stayed safe, kept us open. And I know that speaking as a parent, so many of us appreciate everything that Grafton School District was able to do. And you guys were really were leaders in our area for keeping us safe and keeping us open.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll let you guys scoot on out of here, because now how about a few more grants before I toss it back over to the Reverse Raffle folks. I just want to let you know, so we announced those exciting Golden Apple winners. We showed you the video from Kevin Gaines before, but Kevin is also a grant winner for 2021. So congratulations, Kevin. Kevin Gaines, Grafton High School. He is getting a grant for seating and tables for the fabrication lab. You heard a little bit about that. That's in the amount of $9,743.42. And another grant winner also from Grafton High School. Scott, you must be having good luck here. A lot of your staff. It is Alex Knucker of Grafton High School, and he submitted a grant for music stands for GHS students in the amount of $4,364. So we are so pleased, so happy to be able to grant those grants for Grafton High School. So we've got a few more that we're going to announce throughout the evening, but I think right now it's time to draw more names as we get in closer for our $10,000 winner. So Lisa, James, you guys ready? Spin, spin, spin. You either have the best job or the worst job around
I definitely
here.
wasn't sitting over there when you said our name.
I know.
We were ready the whole time.
I think we have an announcement.
We do have an announcement. So we had, while we were off air, we pulled another 20th poll winner. So congratulations, ticket number 209, Ned. A lot of syllables in that last name. Ned Hwatchek.
Oh, yeah. You sold that one, Lisa. Yeah.
That is Joy Blomer's father.
Okay.
Fun fact, also an old friend of my father's.
Really?
They go way back, my dad and Ned. Yes.
You won.
Yeah, yay, Ned.
Hwatchek, you won.
Did we announce that?
We did. Carrie Shank last time we were here, so we're up to another winner. If my math is correct, we're down to 131 tickets that are in this thing. So we're almost at the halfway point. We're getting there. This is going to be one of our winners right here. It seems like every year he finds a way to win. Steve and Shelby Nauta.
Oh,
Steve
wow.
Nauta, you
All
have
right.
ticket 149. You have won one of our 20th polls. So congratulations. I believe Steve and Shelby won the $500 first poll last year. So congratulations, 149, Steve and Shelby Nauta. If you're watching right now, come up to the high school, grab your bottle of wine and goodie kit. All right, we're going to keep pulling. And unfortunately, she just pulled my ticket. So I'm going to leave now. No, just kidding. Ticket number 94, the Bergmans and the Johnsons. Yeah, I'm sorry too. And then right after that, ticket 182, Jessica Van Sleeves. Jessica's running this whole thing, and Lisa doesn't even want to let her be in the final 100.
Not rigged. I swear.
Yeah.
No. This
Ticket
is
number
legit.
248, Debbie Cooper. 248, Debbie Cooper. You are not going to win the reverse raffle tonight. Ticket number 197, Fran Grant. Fran Grant.
Fran.
So one of our science teachers at the high school, fantastic, but you won't win $10,000. Ticket number 95, the Bergmans again. But apparently they went solo. They went rogue on us. I didn't know that they were buying a ticket by themselves, but they did, and they didn't win. So, karma. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. I wish you would have won. So that was ticket number 95.
Did we discuss that this is the first year ever that we've sold the tickets before the day of the event?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let's.
Every ticket sold before we even got to tonight. Normally, we're selling those final tickets when we were at the Cedars. We'd be selling, Bob Hoffman would be selling the last tickets. I think the last time we were at the Cedars, we actually, somebody that bought it there won.
Yes.
Which was pretty crazy. Ticket 144, Jerry and Tracy Rossi. You will not win $10,000 tonight. One of our board members, thanks for everything you do. Thanks for everything you do for the Grafton School District, but no 10 grand. Ticket 115, Michael McMahon and Kevin Deering. Sorry, Michael. That whole being here thing isn't working for either one of us. So.
Almost halfway, though.
Right, almost halfway. How's that? He feels so much better. You can't see him on camera, but he's delighted now. Ticket number 181, Chuck and Amy Weir. Thank you so much for buying the ticket. No $10,000. So.
Where are we?
We got a couple more to go. That was 181. I think Sean is catching up because it's on 189. Sean, do we need to slow down? How are we doing? Just keep going, he says.
Sure. Is this the winning ticket? Or is he entering?
I think he's entering right now. Ticket number 21, the Shank family. Buying a bunch of tickets too, but no winner off of that one. So I'm going to do a quick count here, and we're going to make sure we're in the right spot.
Sounds good. I'll spin. Super exciting.
All right, so 9 more pulls to another winner, and then we'll throw it back to Renee. All right. Ticket number 222, Adam and Tricia Voss. Might have won yourself an Apple Watch tonight, but no $10,000. Sorry. Ticket number 198, Scott and Laura Ewan. Thank you for buying a ticket. You will not win $10,000 tonight. Ticket number 185, Ann and Jeff Stark. Will not be winning the $10,000 tonight. Thank you for buying the ticket, though. Hailing from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So thanks for buying it. Tony, you can feel better because ticket 87, Lisa takes it to Petra. So she's not going to take the money and not tell you. So I wasn't going to say run. Ticket 128, Christy and Del Krebs again. Do they make like $500 bills? Is that just give me 5 tickets? Like that kind of thing. Is that a thing? Mark Hoffman, ticket 48. You are not a winner. Mark Hoffman, ticket number 48. We're stuck together. I am a social studies teacher. I'm okay in math, but
how are we
we're
doing
working
up
on
there?
it. So.
I don't know where we need those tickets. Oh, yeah. Here, do you want to give me?
17. So we need 3 more, and then we'll be good.
Pass those to Jeff.
Okay.
Spin and pick one.
All right. 3 more to a winner. And this one actually is next, Jess. I've got the one that should be the winner. The next one, that's a winner. So, Dave Donahue, ticket number 6. Ticket number 6, Dave Donahue. They will. Ticket number 75, Michelle and Jamie Pierce. Thank you for buying a ticket. And this is the last one we're going to draw. This will be a 20th poll winner. If it's not, we'll update you afterward. But we're fairly confident. I'd say 85%? 87.5%. You heard it from Lisa. Ticket number 35, Mike Mayer. Mike Mayer, you have won a bottle of wine and a kit with all of our sponsor goodies. So if you're watching, please come up to the high school and collect it. So we'll keep pulling. If you haven't heard your name called, if your number hasn't been up there, you got a chance at $10,000, and we're past the halfway point. So it's going to start getting real exciting as we move forward. So we'll throw it back to Renee, and we'll pick some more later.
All right, thanks, guys. Great job as always. It does get real the closer we get to those final tickets in the bin. And they mentioned that this is the first year that we've sold all 250 reverse raffle tickets before the night of our event. So a big shout out to our drill sergeant leader, Jessica Von Sluis, who kept us all on task. And we had a goal and we met it. So thank you very much. Jessica, she's here. Yeah, we appreciate you. All right. Okay, so James was mentioning the wine kits. So every 20th ticket is a winner, and you're getting one of the wine kits that are kind of the feature of tonight. This is Wine Down at Home. So I want to finish off our sponsor list by thanking so many businesses that helped to make those kits really special. And I know I, for one, when I went and picked them up, I had heard about these wine kits, but when you actually got it and saw it, it was a wow moment. So thank you very much to Cocoa Tree Confectionery, Digital Edge for the great stickers and marketing, Sartori Cheese, Wisconsin favorite, love everything Sartori, The Bottle Shop, We've been talking about the GHS Woodshop students led by Kevin Gain. They did all of the coasters, and 25 of you got those amazing Wisconsin cutting boards. They really are special. They did a fantastic job. Also, the advanced food class and Brenda Stylo and Carmen Godin. The chocolate-covered pretzels are all because of them. And as Michelle and I said, those were gone within 5 minutes of getting the box. And then we also want to thank Edward Jones' financial advisor, Ty Olson. So we really appreciate all of those folks contributing to these wine kits and making this virtual wine tasting event something special on a summer evening in Grafton. So I am going to, well, first of all, we showed you the video from Mr. Gaines a little bit earlier, but we also want to thank him for winning, submitting another grant application this year, and he will be getting money for seating and tables for the fabrication lab. But it was a different Grafton High School teacher. We mentioned that Karen Fry is a grant recipient. She was also a Golden Apple Award winner, right? Karen, you're having a big night. You are having a big night tonight. And she did submit a video to us, and we just want to take a moment and play that now. I think Sean has that ready.
Hi, Erin Sumner from Grafton.
Welcome to German class. I'm Frau Fry, the German teacher at John Long Middle School and Grafton High School. I teach 7th grade and 8th grade German, German 1 through 4 at the high school, and AP German, which is also German, College German 202 through UW Green Bay. The grant will provide supplemental German reading materials for levels 2, 3, and 4 with a classroom set of novels. This will be a challenge, yet welcome addition to our classroom. And the students enjoy reading dialogues and articles with partners, and they're looking forward to having something new to read, reading out loud together, and it will boost their proficiency and confidence by being able to say they read an entire book in another language. My students appreciate the grant. Thank you for this opportunity.
Danke!
Congratulations to Karen. We announced her winning. I think you were gone. Michelle's back. She picked up her child and
Yes.
she is back. That was very speedy of you. But Karen is also a Golden Apple winner.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Congratulations, Karen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but we have more grantees to announce tonight.
Yes, this is, again, it's just the most exciting part of the night. We are pleased to announce Beth Lambie.
All right, Beth.
At Kennedy Elementary. Congratulations, Beth, for winning the grant for enhancing creativity and innovation with active floors. Very, very exciting. And that is a grant amount of $11,637. So congratulations, Beth. And
I
there
think
is a video.
Yes. Yeah, she sent us in a video, so we're going to hear from Beth.
Welcome to German class.
Hi everyone, I'm Beth Lambie. I'm the instructional coach here at Kennedy Elementary, and I'm excited to announce today that the GEF has fully funded our Enhancing Creativity with Innovation Active Floor Grant submitted by myself and Jennifer Griffith, our Digital Information Media Specialist. Active Floor is the company that will provide interactive floor projection display and software so students can engage in learning throughout play using their hands and feet. For example, students will be able to go on an excavation and using their hands and feet uncover dinosaur fossils and learn more about them. Eventually, our students and our staff will be able to design and create learning games and activities using the software to further support their learning. Thank you, GEF, for making this possible and other opportunities available for our students.
All right, so thank you, Beth. We're glad you're excited about your grant, and we can't wait to see what a difference that all makes.
Yes.
So, who's joining us? We have our fearless leader, our superintendent, Jeff Nelson. We heard Scott and Mike, you come in here too. They were here a little bit earlier. But yeah, okay, the wondrous trio is here. And so we've been hearing from teachers throughout the night. We've been announcing these grant winners. Just from your leadership perspective, what difference do these grants make, and what does it mean for teachers and staff to have this avenue to apply for grants?
Yeah, it's really a great opportunity for our staff to be able to think outside the box, and that's part of the mission of the GF to like say, how can we fund some of these creative ideas? So staff that maybe are able to try things that we wouldn't have in our normal budget, and some of these grant things that we hear tonight that we've heard from other years from teachers, it's just great to see the impact that it has on our kids. We've seen then some of those pieces come forward and become programs for our kids. And so it's really great to see. Mr. Manti actually showed me a video of him doing with the 3D goggles on, and he was picking up strawberries. Something like that. The reality headset.
This week.
So just this week. So it's really an awesome thing, and it's just great to be able to partner with you in this way. I mean, because this is an academic fundraiser. We have other fundraisers that are for different things. This is an academic fundraiser that's for our entire district, and it's great to hear that grants are being funded at the elementary level all the way through our high school.
Absolutely, that's what's so important about it. And we want to encourage people that the fundraising doesn't end with this event. There's still a way for people to give if they're watching, if they like what they're hearing. We encourage you guys to get on your app and continue to fund a grant. It might say fund a need on your app, but really the need is whatever our staff dreams up.
Exactly.
And that's what's so exciting about it. I'm sure you guys are blown away every year when you see the list of what the ideas are.
Yeah, it's really great to see the creativity that they bring each and every year, and then it's even better when we get to see it in action. I love the idea this year of having everyone do a snippet of a video. I got to see some of those. Tammy had called me earlier this week and shared a couple with me, which is awesome to really get a sneak peek at some of these grants that how it's going to impact our students. And it's an easy way. You're right. The app is an easy way to be able to go on there and click that donate, and then click that small box that says pay the fee as another little donation thing, which helps. There's more money being raised for the foundation.
One of the biggest grants that we've been able to fund is through the biomedical program, and I was just thinking of your daughter who is now going into that field, and it's Fran Grant has won several over the years.
Yeah, and it's really just brought those programs alive. I know for Peyton Riddle, those of you that know her, in fact, she's working at Newcastle as a CNA tonight. Yeah, so she's putting some of that medical knowledge to use. But it really did inspire her and her love for biomedical science, and she's definitely on track as a pre-med student at Creighton University. So. All those sparks started here at Grafton High School.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and that's a great connection though to Aurora as well. Like it's created this community partnership piece where we have both Fran and Mickey working with Aurora. With the white coat ceremony that we have for seniors. Seeing these opportunities that our students have to hear people coming in from the hospital, being able to visit the hospital. I mean, that's that partnership that really in our community is so unique for us, and it's a great way for our students to be engaged. My daughter's a freshman, and she's engaged involved in the program as well. And it's amazing what they're thinking about as freshmen in high schools and career pieces that they're looking ahead to, and opportunities that are out there that I never thought of when I was a freshman in high school.
Right, I know.
It's amazing, right?
It is.
That's what you want. You want your kids to do better than you did. You want them to have opportunities that you may not have had or didn't think of or weren't aware of. And this is an amazing opportunity to have one program like that in our school.
I know. I look at their homework sometimes and I say, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you're obviously smarter than me. So that's good. But I think one of Fran Grant's very first grants was like anatomy and clay, and she had these wonderful like mannequins. So it's it's something to memorize all the anatomy, but when you're actually manipulating, making the anatomy with clay, it just reinforces that learning, and those are just some of the opportunities that our students to have. And Jeff, you talked about that white coat ceremony, and for those who don't know, I mean, the students who stay all 4 years in the biomedical program, they literally get like a real doctor's white coat, a ceremony held over at Aurora Grafton Hospital, And it just is a really special, unique thing. They even
They
embroider their names.
Yep,
Yeah, I know.
The doctors actually pay for that, so they make that donation themselves because they see that an opportunity to give back to the medical field. And we just had a ceremony. What was that ceremony that was not too long ago?
The white coat ceremony in the auditorium.
That was in the auditorium.
We held it here this year.
We held it here instead of there because of COVID. That's why I'm like,
distance it a little bit. Yeah, we just had that ceremony,
which is amazing. And the families are there. They're so proud of their kids. I mean, it's really a huge deal. And a great opportunity for us to partner with a local organization in a different way.
Mr. McMahon, any grant that pops into your head that you've just been kind of impressed with, or that the kids have really responded to?
So the one last year that Don Burgos had written, connected to Ozabots, it's coding, it's connecting.
Oh, robotics.
When he came to me, I said, where does this connect to the whole curriculum? And he just couldn't stop talking about other areas. And so now we see kids using coding and reading and math and making connections, and talk about engagement, that students are really, really engaged in using manipulatives, that coding, that robot, if you will.
Right.
And it's not just 5th grade, it's not just a Don's class, but it's our whole building now, which is, it's cool to see kids engaged in learning in new ways.
Yeah, I saw a lot of pictures in the paper this year of our Lego robotics kids.
My 6th grader, son, was on one of those teams and learned how to code, and he's beyond learning now. It's just amazing what they can do with building these robots and programming them to do different tasks, and they made it on to state. We had 3 different teams make it out of 4 teams this year in Grafton. Our small school district, 4 teams we took to state for Lego League. It was really fantastic. So
awesome.
It's great to see the love that creates at a young age for our engineering programs at the high school, our computer science program at the high school, which was the tech ed, right? But that love starts at a young age, and to give them those experiences really helps us out at the high school when students get to that particular point in their academic journey.
And that piece was actually showcased when Woodview had their school showcase. And Don had come to the board meetings, I think it's back in January or December, you guys got in January. He came, and if you ever wonder if you're smarter than 5th grade, just try doing that. And I was like, I do what? And I have to do a dot and a dash and what? And that's supposed to work, and I just needed a little bit more help on the front end. But it was pretty cool seeing our school board, seeing what our students were doing because of the grant funded through the GEF. So it's really great to see that being used by our kids.
Absolutely. So just your final words of encouragement, if people are out there, they want to make one more donation to GEF through the app, through the fund grant, what would you guys say?
It's a great organization. I mean, all the money that is raised is going to our students, and that's very rarely can you say that about fundraiser. This is going directly to our students, and it's from the ground up. It's our teachers. You're supporting our staff, and we've always had great teachers. I have this in my speech for tomorrow. Actually, we've always known we had great teachers for our graduation for the class of 2021. But the pandemic has really brought that to the forefront. Our teaching staff is amazing. They've come to work every day, which has allowed us to have kids in person every day of the school year. And these grants are being brought forward by them, and which then empowers them to feel more connected to our district, which allows them to continue to instill a love of learning for your kids. And we want something more for our kids. This is the opportunity to do that. And it's just by giving just a little, it really has a big impact on our kids.
Absolutely. Anything else you guys want to add?
I would just say if any of the grants that you've listened to or heard about tonight, if they move you, there's more of that to come in the future. And by funding this particular organization, it will help drive that creativity to hear more things next year, like you heard about this evening.
Absolutely. Mr. McMahon?
Yeah, my reference to Sarah Brightlow writing a grant for iPads, 15 years ago, and now how we use iPads and Chromebooks now. That idea started there, and now it's supported by the district through different funds, but it starts with an idea, it starts with a teacher, and just grows.
Absolutely. And, there's like a certain energy that's happening in Grafton this weekend. It's graduation weekend. We had the senior parade. I know there's just an energy. It's summer. We're coming out of the pandemic. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of optimism. We've got the promotion ceremony on Monday, high school graduation on Saturday night. So it just goes to show that this is what a small town community is all about. We're here to lift everyone up, make our district the best it can be. And I think this weekend we all have that energy and that hope and that optimism. And we just appreciate all of your leadership and making our community come together.
Thank you for your leadership. Thank you to all GEF for the work you do. It's really greatly appreciated by all of our staff.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping in here
you.
on a Friday
Thank you very
night.
much. Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
let you
Lovely
go.
weekend.
We are going to call back James and Lisa because we need to draw some numbers. Yes.
I don't think my number has been called. How about yours?
I don't think so. I don't think I've heard my name. I don't know. James, have you called Renee and Clayton Riddle? No.
I haven't called it, but I do believe I've seen it.
Oh.
All
All right.
Okay, what about Michelle and Ken Bigler? The
No,
Bigler.
Oh, you're still in. You're still in.
All right.
We are down to 60 remaining tickets.
Sending
All
positive
right.
juju your way.
Okay.
I'm going to run through these 10 once we get caught up on the screen. I do want to point out one thing that I think is really cool. Like, as we're going through this, and you know, I've been a teacher here for enough years. I don't need to say the number right now, but this is my 19th that I'm completing. So, but it's super cool to see ticket buyers that are former students. So I'm seeing Becca King, who I taught and coached many years ago. Quentin Riddle, who I did see Quentin's out there. So Quentin Riddle did not win $10,000, but seeing Quentin, who I coached, we literally named a play after him.
He just texted me to see if he was still alive.
Yeah, he's not. But I taught him, like, it's really cool to see kids that went through our school system, that, you know, we as teachers had an opportunity to work with and see flourish as they move forward, to then say, you know what, I want to give back to that. I want to give back to the school system that helped me. And I think that's super cool. So
Yeah, I didn't even have to bribe him.
yeah,
He
that's
just
great.
did it. Yeah.
So former students saying, you know what, I want to be a part of this. I think it's great. It's fun to see some of your names in here. So hope you're all doing well, and especially those of you that bought a ticket and supported the cause tonight. So are we caught up there, Sean? Okay. We're gonna announce a couple winners in a second here that we drew while we were off screen, but we're gonna go through these to get us down to those 60 tickets remaining. So we're already good on these ones.
So I don't pull any.
Don't pull one yet. So number 177, Diane Burgos. 177, Diane Burgos. We're going to go lightning round through these because we've drawn them. We're just catching up. 237, ticket 237, Craig Van Sluis. Ticket number 43, Kristen Lundeen. Kristen Lundeen. Ticket 219, Beth Lambie, Ashley Nolte, Jessica Stemper, and Jenny Barth. So a fearless foursome there on the ticket 219. Not a winner, unfortunately. Won a grant earlier. Heard that name
That's
before,
right.
but
Yeah.
did not win there.
Beth did.
Ticket 121 at Kennedy Elementary, Christina Shear, Scott Lazovic, Bethany Sici, and Ann Lorgy. Ticket 179, Pam Wazzardi. Ticket 246. 46. Ticket 102, Dick Bongard. Dick Bongard. Ticket 206, Eric Olson, former school. How did we do this when we were at the Cedars and having drinks? Like, how did we keep track of all this? But I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the right question to ask. We're giving away a whole bunch of wine. I don't know. It felt like a fair question. 147, Lisa Lundberg. You were a winner of one of our 28 polls. You didn't win 10,000, but Lisa, if you're listening, congratulations. Again, you can still come up 9 o'clock tonight. You've got till about 35 minutes here. You can pick up your wine and your kit. Ticket 134, Kay Schnell was our last winner of our 20th poll. So 147, Lisa Lundberg, 134, Kay Schnell. We're down to 60 tickets left. Let's draw some more tickets and keep going. Ticket 195, Fran Grant. Fran's name's been said a couple times, but not winning here. But thanks for contributing and thanks for everything you do, Fran. Ticket 170, Scott and Katie Dembiak. Ticket 170, Scott and Katie Dembiak. Not going to win 10,000 tonight. Ticket 196, he left the room, so I can't see his face, but Scott Manti. Scott Manti is not winning 10,000 tonight. You did make it quite a way. I'm talking to him, he's not there. So, good job, Scott. Ticket number 86, Amanda and Greg Schaefer. Amanda and Greg Schaefer did not win 10,000 tonight. Ticket number 30, Bergman. Seth Bergman. I'm assuming that's actually Blaine and Kathy, who were our winners last year. Just going off the address, which I'm not going to say on air, but I believe that's it. So thanks for contributing back, and hopefully you enjoyed your winnings last year. All right, so we're moving along here. We're getting closer to the point to pick winner. Ticket number 213, John and Rita Swenson. John, I believe you were limited? Yeah, okay. Well, they didn't win. I'm sorry, that was ticket 213. Ticket 123, Marshall and Gail Puckett. Kirby's relatives.
Those are my parents.
Are they?
Yeah.
I literally, people laughed at me last year. They're like, you really made a Kirby Puckett reference on air. And I was like, I did. And there was one person that said, I won't say their name, but they said they appreciated it. So thanks for appreciating it. Ticket number 208, Joy Blamer. Blamer. I'm positive Blamer. I should know that. Sorry. But
Ned's
ticket
daughter.
208, Joy, yes, Ned's daughter. There we go.
We know everyone now.
Ticket number 36, and that's close to a winner, Gary Pritchard, former staff member. Pritch. Yeah, Gary Pritchard, ticket number 36. So our next poll will be a winner, and will leave us with 50 remaining tickets. So if you've made it this far, you've made it past 80% of the other tickets. Ticket 175, Tori Oldenburg. She said it so confident. Tori Oldenburg, you are one of our 20th poll winners. Congratulations. You're watching. So that leaves us with 50 tickets remaining. Getting down to the end here. We want to keep drawing alive. Let's keep rolling. And we're going to go back to Renee.
What do you guys think? Pick some more. You guys are too exciting.
Yes, I will run this. All right.
Spin.
Oh, do it. Kevin and Lisa Canals, ticket number 211. 211 made it to the top 50, but no further. Ticket number 113, Aaron Lorgie and Allie Dickman. Again, and Amanda Lorgie and Ben Lorgie. Speaking of former students, right there, a whole bunch of them in on one ticket. So thanks for buying a ticket, but you didn't win 10,000. Ticket 152, Aurora DeToto from Seymour, Connecticut.
Wow.
That's a great name and a distant location. Aurora DeToto. That's amazing. Is anybody else thinking like Toto, Hold the Line, Africa? No?
It does sound like a celebrity name.
Joe's with me.
Yeah.
It's the band.
Yeah.
We're in the final 50. Things get silly. Ticket number 63, Jenny Juder. Jenny, you did not win. Ticket number 109, Joan Nash. Joan Nash. Thank you for buying a ticket, but no winner tonight. All right, 45 remaining. Ticket number 165. Lots of syllables in this last name, and from Minnesota, Andy Buonacorsi.
Ooh, good job.
Hey, thank you.
My brother.
All right.
Wow.
Andy Buonacorsi. Right. Clearly very Italian. Ticket 103, Ashley and Brad Ball. Ashley and Brad Ball. Thank you for buying a ticket. No 10,000 tonight. Made the top 50. Ticket number 25, Lori Olson. Lori Olson. Thank you for buying a reverse raffle ticket. You made it a long ways. Not the top 10, not the 20,000. Still moving on. Ticket number 37, Ann Pagel. Ann M. We're not going for Ann M. Pagel. It was down to 30 tickets left. Ticket 15, Andy Tillman. Andy Tillman, you will not be winning tonight. One from Appleton, Wisconsin. Ticket 164, Joe and Ashley Noir. You made it a long ways, but no win for the $10,000 tonight. Again,
said, you know what, my wife would be an incredible event planner. Unbeknownst to her that this was going to be totally virtual. So we had some hurdles to overcome. But Jamie, you did a fantastic job jumping in and really pulling together not only all our sponsors, our silent auction gifts, but putting together this fabulous box.
It really was impressive. Like I said, when we picked it up at US Bank, I was like, wow, Jamie, you really hit it out of the park. So thank you. I'm sure you had,
So we mentioned earlier that our shop class, would that be?
Woodworking
class. This is the top 25, and I am a proud owner of this cutting board. They created this beautiful piece. It's actually on display. I'm in my kitchen. I'm not going to use it because it's just so cool. They also created these wine coasters, or coffee mug coasters, with our logo, which is something also that is a fantastic keepsake.
And it's also cool because you see grants in action, because they were able to do this through machinery that was purchased through grants.
Absolutely. That's an excellent point. Yeah. Another contribution from our student body is the culinary program at the high school. Made these wonderful, that I personally devoured, and my daughter, before the boys got home, pretzels, chocolate-covered pretzels, and they're excellent. And a couple of our other sponsors, I think I mentioned that we have a wine stopper here. Jamie Lubner from the real estate group made the wine stopper, or sponsored the wine stopper. Grafton Orthodontics. The wine opener, corkscrew opener, had sponsored us for that. And these chocolates in your box are to die for. Cocoa Confections, and put this sweet little Grafton Education Foundation box. So, as well as the wine glasses that Delicato and MB Attorney Search sponsored, and also a wonderful slice of cheese. Wow, to die for. So thank you, Jamie, for everything that you've done. And, it's really fantastic. Although Jamie, it takes a village, doesn't it?
Absolutely does. I had a lot of help.
So we wanted to just have you recognize the rest of your team.
Absolutely.
We can read them, or you can read your names.
Sure. So there's a huge list of people actually.
Okay.
So obviously Jessica Van Sluis, who is running the Reverse Raffle, did an awesome job. Got all those tickets sold so quickly and before tonight. So we're super thankful for that. Paul, who has been really intricate in helping put together this evening with all of the talking points and the show flow, and helping me through as she used to help lead this event. So she's been a true leader to me in getting this transition this year. In addition, Aaron Shoemaker has been a huge contributor to helping with and any little thing that I needed advice on or help with this year. So thank you, Aaron.
And also former co-chair of this event.
Yes, she did with Karen the last couple of years, actually.
Yes.
Right? And Lisa Tagliapietra, again, online auction, a lot of support helping with the Reverse Raffle tonight, and any little thing that I needed to throughout the way. Very supportive, so thank you, Lisa. Amy Swenson, who's here tonight, helping us with all the setup and with pickup and everything like that, and she also did a lot of our communications in the school district, so Amy, thank you. Excuse me. And then tonight we have Sean and Joe running our IT, AV, and doing everything, Sean, with putting together the program for tonight and the website and getting the links ready. So thank you all for your support. And I think we've got everyone, right? So a huge group of people, thank you so much.
So Jamie, I'm just curious, what would you say to encourage people to, if they want to get involved, why GEF?
So GEF is important to my husband and I, and obviously our kids, because we've been in the school district since day one. My boys started kindergarten kindergarten and have gone up, and now we have a high schooler. And what was really exciting for me to hear tonight is that my oldest had 3 or 4 teachers who won grants today.
Wow.
And so that makes a huge impact on his education.
Sure does.
Especially, one example is the German teacher, Mrs. Fry. He's going to be in that class next year, right? So he is going to benefit from the grant that she is receiving. So I see it in action in my school, in our schools, and I see it in my boys' schools. So I am super appreciative, and my husband and I both wanted to give back, and this was a really good way for us to do that.
We are certainly glad that you joined our team.
Very glad.
We encourage anyone else who,
Absolutely.
has some skills, and, we'll find a job for you to do. We're a really fun group.
Definitely.
Meet once a month, and, we would love to have as many people as possible get involved and see what GEF is all about. We welcome the new ideas, and you brought a lot of new ideas to the group this year, and we appreciate it. This wine kit, basically your brainchild, and we appreciate when we had to move to a virtual event, we weren't quite ready to roll on in-person events, so this has been a really great idea, and we hope that everyone is enjoying their wine down at home, and
I hope so too.
and we will toast you, Jamie,
thank
when
you.
I crack open my bottle later tonight.
And hopefully next year we're toasting each other in person, right? So,
Absolutely.
Let's hope.
We'll be, it'll be time to get us all back together.
Absolutely.
So, Jamie, thank you so much. We appreciate everything
You're
you've
so
done.
welcome. Thank you.
All right. So, we are going to take a little break right now. We have some sponsors to thank, but when we come back, get ready because we are closing in on the $10,000 winner. We'll be right back.
we are back. We are getting down to the final piece with the reverse raffle. Had to sort out a couple of things. There's a lot of ins and outs here with all these tickets and everything else, and I got a little ahead of myself, and I set a number that was not an actual winner. Here's the good news: those of you that didn't win, you're related to somebody here. So, Carrie and Jean Van Sluis, you did not win the 20th pull. You were actually the next one after the 20th pull. Jessica assures me she will happily buy you a bottle of wine. And we're very sorry for the fact that happened. So, I don't even know how many people are watching live right now, but I don't know if this is up with like the whole like announcing the wrong Best Picture winner on the Oscars.
That's how you feel.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. If somebody new is doing this next year, tell them get it right. Okay. Our winner was actually number 17, Robin Schmiel. Robin Schmiel, you won a bottle of wine and then a wine kit, courtesy of all of our sponsors. So congratulations, and Carrie and Jean Van Sluis, I'm sorry. I'll throw Jessica some money, and she can get some chocolate-covered pretzels, too. You can enjoy it. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this real short right now. We're going to draw the last 20th pull winner. And we verified this is a winner. So we're going to pull this last one. That's going to leave us with 10 remaining. So you're just going to see us for a little bit. We're going to then pull those 10 out. We're going to let you know who's left. And then we're going to put them back in, and somebody's going to win $10,000. So this is the last of our 20th pull winners. It means that you made it all the way to the 239th ticket. Bonnie Canop, ticket number 100. Bonnie Canop in Greenfield, Wisconsin. Probably not driving up to Grafton High School tonight because by the time you get here, we're hopefully going to be gone. But you will be able to get that kit at some point in time. So congratulations. We're down to 10 remaining tickets. If you haven't seen your number, if you haven't heard your name, you have a 10% chance right now of winning $10,000. That's a lot of tens.
That is.
10%, 10 tickets, $10,000. 10 bottles of wine because we called your name incorrectly. So we're going to throw it back to the main table. We'll see you in just a little bit, and we'll figure out who's going to win $10,000.
You are forgiven, James. You do such a good job. Yeah. Well, so we're talking about the grants, and that's what this night is all about. It's about raising money so that we can make these grant dreams come true.
Yes.
Yeah, and we still have a few more, our final 2 grant winners for 2021 to announce.
And I'm very, very excited about one of those winners because it impacts, it will impact future 4th graders. My son, Mason, is a 4th grader and has Mrs. Easter as a teacher. And Susan Easter, who is a teacher at Kennedy Elementary, wrote a grant for revisioning our Kennedy's 4th grade learning spaces. So 4th grade learning spaces will be revisioned next year for the grant amount total of $10,103. So congratulations, Mrs. Easter. We're very excited for you.
And then another grant that we need to announce also has to do with the learning environment, which you really can't discount. I mean, having a beautiful space that's very functional is important to our kids' learning. And so we are very pleased to announce that we are providing a grant to Keelan Wesson at Grafton High School for math classroom furniture in the amount of $13,417. So thank you so much. Congratulations. Yes, and then we mentioned another Grafton High School winner, and that was Alex Knucker for music stands.
Yes, and my daughter actually is part of the music program, and she just said to me, "Oh, it's so exciting that the band is getting new music stands." So that's just fantastic, and we're going to now watch a video from Alex, and so we'll turn to that video about the music stand. So fantastic.
Hello, GEF. My name is Alex Knucker. I'm the band director here at GHS. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your contribution to GHS bands. I obviously teach band and AP Music Theory here at the high school. And your contribution is going to give us 72 new music stands and 4 storage carts to haul them around and move them around the district. So as you can see, I mean, I've got an example here of an old stand that's that used to belong to GES when it was still alive. And we've got, a lot of wear and tear on these things. This looks like about the rest of them as well. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I really appreciate your generosity to music and the arts here in the Grafton School District.
Schmidt? I don't know. All right, so thank you, Alex, for sending us that video. We're so glad that you can put that grant money to good use.
Absolutely.
And so you saw and heard about all of these grants. How does that get funded? It's through donations that the Grafton community makes to the Grafton Education Foundation. And just a reminder that our online giving platform is still open. If you would like to go and scroll down to Fund a Need,
Yes.
we're calling it Fund a Grant for tonight, and any amount, $50, $100,
amount
$20.
that you can do is greatly appreciated, because as you know, all those proceeds go into our children's classrooms. The next generation is going to be impacted today through those grants. So.
Absolutely, that's how the innovation happens. All right, so we are closing in on the 2-hour mark, and that means we are closing in on knowing who this year's $10,000 winner will be. Now, the virtual event is fun, and it helps keep the momentum going. I do miss being in a big room with a bunch of people and seeing, when we have a $10,000 winner in the room, it is so fun.
It sure is.
We've gotten some of the best pictures over the years of those faces when that
Just
winner is announced.
Explosion of excitement.
Yeah, so it is a lot of excitement. So hopefully next spring, when Night of Giving gets back to its regularly scheduled program,
Yes.
we'll all be together, and that $10,000 winner will be in the room with us. Definitely. But until then, we have James and Lisa,
which
who
we
will,
greatly appreciate.
Yes.
I feel like we should be Lisa and James. I feel like we should be
Lisa and James.
Lisa and James. So here's the really good news. Finally, if you hear me say your name, it means you are one of the 10 remaining tickets. So you have a 10% chance at winning $10,000. Now we keep pointing that out, but it also means that you've got at least a 20% chance of winning $750 or more. And so there's not just one winner in this, there's 2 different winners that are coming out of these 10 tickets. Again, we're going to read your name right now so you know you're in the final 10, but then after that, you don't want to hear your name again until the very end. So, ticket 141, Greg Wilterdink, you are still alive. Final 10. Ticket number 60, Mel Stanton. Keep that one in mind. Mel's Charities.
All right.
Right. He always
keep that
gives.
in mind. There's a reason for that. Ticket number 13, it's Matt, and we're going to go with Nick or Rick Schmidt. I'm not really sure. It's hard to read the handwriting. Matt and partner Schmidt. We're throwing on there. You're still up. You're not going to care if I didn't say your name correctly if you win $10,000. Ticket number 120, Jenny Jeter. Still alive. Jenny Jeter. I keep pronouncing it differently.
Jeter?
So how
You know you,
keep saying
Jenny.
it different ways. Jenny. Ticket number 110, Kristen Meyer. Still alive.
All right.
Ticket number 0002, Marlene Donahue. Still alive.
Marlene is in it.
Ticket number 52, I told you to remember it. Mel Stanton has 2 tickets.
Whoa!
2 tickets. Ticket number 39, I've said this name so many times tonight, I can't believe there's more in here. Carrie Shank. Carrie Shank, you are in the top 10. Ticket number 241, Mary and Jared Lidke, you are in the final 10. And ticket number 126, speaking of names we've said a lot, Christy and Del Krebs, you have yet another ticket in here. I like it, by the way, they don't even list an address. It's just a phone number and an email. Like, don't mail me that, I'll come pick it up myself. That's how I would do it, too. I like it. So we're down to 10 remaining. We're going to spin these things. We're going to draw them. You don't want to be drawn now. You want to wait. You've had a lot of fun tonight if you're paying attention. If you've been watching, you're like, whew, holy cow, you're a little nervous right now. I'm a little sweaty for you. You might be a little sweaty too and a little excited. But we're going to find out right now who got to the final 10 but didn't quite finish the job. Ticket number 2, Marlene Donahue. Marlene Donahue. Very, very close. All right, down to 9 tickets remaining. 9 tickets remaining. All right. Ticket number 60, Mel Stanton. Mel, you've only got one left.
We got one in.
One.
Yeah.
So we are down to 8 remaining. That means 25% chance that you are going to get at least $750. 12.5% for $10,000 if we're doing the math on that. Ticket number 13, you can be mad at me because I didn't say your name right, Matt and Schmidt. Whoever that is, Rick Schmidt, Nick Schmidt. Thank you so much for contributing. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Again, raising over $12,000 through this reverse raffle, but you will not be winning the $10,000 tonight. All right. Ticket number 110, Kristen Meyer. Kristen Meyer, you were just drawn. You will not win at $10,000. You made it a long, long ways.
I sold that ticket.
That was ticket number 110. So we have 6 tickets remaining. I'm just going to keep doing this math thing. 33%.
Yeah.
33% chance that you'll get at least $750 if you're still in there. That 33% chance did not work out if you're ticket number 120, Jenny Jeter. We're not saying your name right either. We mispronounced the name and then we draw. I'm sorry. Ticket number 120, you did not win. So we're down to the final 5. 5 remaining. 40% chance you get $750. 20% chance you're going to get $10,000. Unless you're Mel Stanton. Ticket number 52. 2 tickets in the final.
Darn.
So we are down to, I can see it, there's 4 tickets remaining in there. 4 tickets, 50% chance to at least get $750. All right.
I like how Lisa doesn't even look. She's so honest, you guys. Yeah.
The good news is, if we were going to have to mail this thing, we're not going to need the address anyways, because Christy and Del Krebs did not win.
Shoot! That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, sister-in-law did, but we'll thank them in person when you get a chance.
I will.
For all these tickets. So that was ticket number. All right. 126. So here is the deal. If you get drawn right now, you legitimately had the most fun possible tonight in the reverse raffle, but didn't win a thing. So this is like a fun spot, but also a terrible spot, because if this is you, you're not winning. And the other 2 that are in there are going to win something. So unfortunately, if you are Mary and Jared Ledke, ticket number 241, you are not going to win $10,000.
Sorry, Mary.
So, this next pick is winning $750. It means it's not $10,000. You know what was left if you were paying attention. So I've got the $750 winner. Go ahead and pick the $10,000 winner.
I'm holding it.
Okay. Yep, I got it. So here's what we've got. $750, which is a great victory. You bought tickets, you won, you're walking away with something. Fantastic, thank you for being a part of it, but it means if I don't say your name right now, you won $10,000. This is really exciting. Like
yes,
oh
yes.
All right, so ticket, this is for $750. Second to last poll. You don't want to, okay, I'm going to stop here. Ticket number 39, Carrie Shank. You won $750.
All right, Carrie.
Ticket number 141, Greg Wilterdink. If you are watching right now, you just won $1,000. Greg Wilterdink lives in Grafton. Congratulations, you bought a ticket, you contributed to what we're doing with the reverse raffle and the GEF in general, and you got $10,000 to show for it. So, very exciting. We found our way to another $10,000 winner. Congratulations, Greg Wilterdink. Congratulations to all of the winners tonight, whether it was a 20th pull or a $500 winner in the room, a $750 winner who bought about, 15 tickets. That might have been a net loss, I'm not sure. And then Greg Wilterdink, $10,000. So congratulations. Again, thank you to everybody in the GEF for everything that you do. And as a teacher, I love being a part of this and helping to contribute to it. But I certainly love everything that you guys do to support education. And as a parent, I love it even more. So thanks to everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for contributing.
Thank you, James and Lisa.
Thanks to Lisa doing all the hard work over here.
James all the talking.
So, and we're going to throw it back to the main table to close out the night. So.
All right. You guys have to go call Greg. Let's call him, and then maybe he'll answer the phone right here, live on the air. That'd be fun.
Fun?
That would be good.
Do you want it?
Jessica, you want to call him?
Greg?
Yeah.
Oh my God, totally.
Yeah. Come on up. Let's do that.
I know.
All right. This is like
Do
the
you?
next best.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, you know? Okay. Well, tell us about Greg.
Jessica,
Because like I said, normally we're all in a room together, and we're all buying drinks for Greg right about now, or he's buying drinks for us.
And this is a great way for us to introduce Jessica,
right,
who
so come up
is
here.
the hard at work coordinator of the reverse raffles. So
Yeah,
this is
thank
Jessica
you.
Vansley. She's just
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support of our kids and the Grafton Education Foundation. We're so fortunate that you all stepped up and bought a ticket and keep buying them. We love that you keep coming back. All right, let's call Greg.
Yeah,
How fun
let's
is
do
this?
it. Let's do it. All right.
He better answer,
I'm gonna
right?
take a picture at the same time.
If he doesn't answer, I'm going to call his wife, Susie.
If he answers, just tell him that he's live on
Put
YouTube.
him on speaker.
Yeah. So he's on speaker. We're gonna get it close up to the mic. All right. It's calling Greg. This is one time you don't want to. Oh.
Hi, Greg. Thank you so much.
That's right.
Did you hear the good news? We just announced your name as the $10,000 winner for Grafton Education Foundation.
Woo!
Go, Greg! Go, Greg! Woo, woo! Oh, you can't swear on this. You're
live on YouTube, Greg.
I forgot to caveat that.
We're all listening. Thank you, Greg, for supporting GEF. Congratulations.
We're so happy for you and Susie. Now go share the good news with Susie, and thanks so much for your support of the Grafton Education Foundation. Way to go, Greg!
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Congrats.
All right.
Oh, that was so fun.
Good job.
Thank you.
So, does Greg have kids in Grafton?
He does not,
Okay.
but if you know the Wilterdinks, there's several of them. They all went to Grafton High School, and
so he's a product of the
his
schools.
brothers
Yeah.
are around here, and his father is very involved in athletics too, and his mom is a very prominent person at our Grace Lutheran Church. So
excellent.
Big family.
Oh, that's great.
So this is awesome.
All right. Well, again, congratulations, Greg. Thank you, Jessica, for being our fearless leader and getting these raffle tickets sold. The Reverse Raffle is so fun. We love that it's become a Grafton tradition, and thank you for everyone who has purchased a ticket and lead to a very exciting night.
It sure has been. Yeah, it sure has been. So thank you, everyone, again, for all your support, and I am excited to break open that wine tonight and toast to our Grafton School District, and just very excited about it.
And everyone who supported the silent auction, we raised about $14,000 on the silent auction alone. And of course, the Reverse Raffle brings in well over $10,000. So thank you so much for supporting our schools through these fun events. And we'll do it all again next year in person, right, Michelle?
Yes, we're looking forward to that. Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for being with us.
Yes,
Good night,
have
Grafton.
a good evening.